Boys, it's your dad. My voice is getting a little better, right? Little by little. I think tomorrow will be good. So I've been thinking a lot, but first, before that, let me start with the lesson of the day. I was reading it right now. I got a bunch of them, but one by one, boys. If the lesson of the day is, if you're gonna take a break, don't break it. When you say you're gonna take a break, don't break it. So every time when you think you're gonna take a moment to kind of rest for a little bit, your mind will probably play games with you and say, no, keep going, keep going. And you have to stop yourself. You gotta be determined. You gotta have that self-control to say, hey, no, I know my weakness, so I'm going to pause. And boys, that 10-minute break, oh, it makes a big difference. Drink some water too. It makes a big difference, boys. I got the Mountain Dew, but I'm not gonna drink the Mountain Dew. Water time is good. But yeah, a lot of times, and then so a lot of times you think you can do it, and then you're doing poor performance or whatever you're doing. So not only you're wasting time, you're not doing it at your highest potential. So keep that in mind. When you take a break, don't break it, meaning don't renege on it. Don't go back on it. No. When your mind says you're tired, listen to your mind, take a break. Or even for work, or even what I do when I spend time with you boys. I say I gotta take a break, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to stop and be a man of your word. That's really what it comes down to, be a man of your word. It goes into a perfect segue because I'm still thinking about tomorrow, about the divorce court. I was reading more of the papers. I'll show you the papers too, boys. Heck, I'll show you right now. I didn't show you, so this is the first one. It says, I'll let you read it real quick. Yeah, and then here's what it all is. So it's so crazy. Their demands, basically. I'll read it when I stop, essentially. But it talks about everything about against me. She's even taking the car. She knows this is the only car, but that's fine, you know? She's taking everything. She's literally taking everything from me. But the most important part, she's taking you guys. That's one of the demands of not having access to you guys. Two of the bullet points says I can't be with you guys. Like as if I'm this poison or virus or a killer. But I cried over that too many times, boys. Now it's just, I have to train my mind to not love your mother anymore. And that hurts, man. I gave my whole life to your mother. And when you get older, boys, you're gonna realize it. Shit happens, man. And your mother just didn't have faith in me, but more importantly, didn't have faith in God, that he wasn't gonna put a dangerous man in front of her. And I say that with conviction because as you learn more about this world, you're gonna see what real evil looks like, what real danger looks like of a man. And I'm not that. And I guess I have to show you guys by having another woman in my life and having another child with her. Or having another child with a new person. Because I want to be a dad. It's so beautiful to be a dad, boys. I had such a great time with you guys. And I'm missing it. And they convinced me it's all because of me. No. At this point, Everything is done. She's putting more tragedy in. She's leaving our family. I never want to leave our family. She's choosing to leave our family. And that needs to be said. Needs to be part of history. It's unbelievable. But I have to believe it. But again, boys, it's not the woman. It's not like finding the perfect woman. It's finding a family. And it's easy to find a family, boys. It's so easy. Because you can have sex with anyone. And you can make a family. I like to say I'm pretty attractive, so that won't be hard to find. But I chose your mother. Now I have to unchoose her. Her family, boys, her family. Just convince her so easily to leave me. So easily. And they're probably convincing you, boys. But I know you guys seen me. I know you guys know the truth. So I'm not worried about you, boys. Maybe down the line I worry about you because they're going to do the same thing to you, boys, what they did to all their siblings. Just to control you. So that's going to be hard. But that's why I have these videos. So you can see it. So you can be unspelled from this possession of them when you get older and you can think for yourselves. But it's going to be hard, boys, because they're going to have 10, 15 years to control you. Be careful, man. Because your mother is weak. Your mother cannot take that out. Hell, the boys, I don't even want to say the men because they're not men. The boys are weak. Your uncles, that's what I mean by the boys. Your uncles, your mom's brothers, they're weak. They're still with their family. They all live together. They don't know how to be their own person. Let me read it to you, boys, so you can see it. So June 14, 2024, 9:30 a.m. That's tomorrow. I'm not going. Why? They're already going to take everything away. All right. Yeah, Nancy, your mom is considered the petitioner, and I'm the respondent. Well, I'm responding with nothing. Right here. The purpose of this hearing is to determine whether, while this case is pending, the court should make temporary orders as necessary and equitable of the following matters. Equitable. There's 9 points. Number 1, appointing petitioner, which is mom, your mother. Appointing petitioner, temporary sole managing conservator. What that means is temporary, but sole managing. She takes care of you guys. She's a conservator of you guys. So she's taking me out of being a father. Number 2, ordering respondent, which is me, to provide support for the children, including the payment of child support and medical and dental support in the manner specified by the court while this case is pending. So by me not going there, again, boys, I know this stuff. Your father is very smart. They are going to take the most of it. So you can go there. I can show my paper. Hey, they all say bad fathers, or not even bad. Yeah, bad fathers or fathers who want to get back at their wives, all this stuff. They're always going to say, oh, show that you don't make enough money so you don't have to pay a lot so it doesn't hurt you. Doesn't matter, boys. I'll give everything for you guys. Like, child support is made for bad fathers. I'm not a bad father. I don't need a court to tell me to pay for my family. I don't. So, by me not going there, they're gonna give me the biggest penalty, which is paying the most for my children. Ooh, I want them to. That's why it's hilarious. Like, and you can't blame a fox for being a fox. The court is made to handle bad fathers. So I'm not mad at the court, but they're just surprised. They're going to be surprised. And I'm going to pay more than that, boys. That's why I'm making this business. So I'm going to pay more. Because this is why I do my business. For my family. That your mom is taking away. That your mom is breaking up. I'll always repeat this, boys. What I did was a mistake that could be fixed, and it has been fixed already with my anger. It's very easy. This whole experience just changed me. Simple. I don't know if we're Catholic or not, but Catholics would call this a miracle. I don't know what your mom would call this. Unbelievable. That's what the unfaithful would call it. I'm being sarcastic, boys. A sophisticated dad joke. I made a mistake that can be fixed. But your mom decided to leave us, to leave this family, the Reyna family of Nico, Nancy, Isaac, Benny, William, and Vincent. So that was number 2. Number 3, denying respondent, which is me. Denying me access to the children, or alternatively rendering a possession order in accordance with section 153.004 D1 2 of the Texas Family Code, or providing that respondents' periods of visitations be continuously supervised. I can't see you guys regardless. Rendering. Wow. What, they're gonna let me see you guys? No, they won't. No, they won't. That's all I care about, seeing you guys. Now I'm just have to pay for you guys. But I'll do it, boys, because again, this means nothing to me. I'll always have it in my head to provide for you guys. Your mother just wasn't strong enough. Number 4, ordering the psychological evaluation of Ryan Nico Omar Reyna. Oh, now they call him my whole name, not the respondent. The ironic thing about that is, I already did one in December. No, in January, after Christmas. And I passed with flying colors. So what more? Your mom is not making any sense. It tells me that she's just being controlled by everyone. And I wasn't the one that controlled her. I never controlled your mother. And you boys are the only ones that know that. Because you've seen us. I got angry. But I never controlled your mother. I always said she had authority. I always said she had an opinion. I always asked what she thought about things. But yeah, I passed that already. Because it's easy. I know what I want now. But your mother's is the St. Thomas example. She needs to see proof. She doesn't have faith. She doesn't believe. Number 5, temporarily enjoining respondent from consuming alcohol within the 8 hours before, during each of respondent's periods of possession of or access to children. That's hilarious. They clearly don't know me. I don't drink, boys. You guys know that. It's just hilarious. But that, again, it tells me they're just going with the flow. Number 6, issue an order excluding respondent from possession of or access to the children. Isaac Reyna, Benjamin Reyna, William Reyna, and Vincent Reyna. So 2 times they mention, I cannot see you, boys. Number 7, issue an order. Oh, issue an order excluding respondent entering or remaining on the premises of the residence 10601 Wortham Bend Road, Waco, Texas, and exercising possession or control of any of the personal property at this residence, except as authorized by the court. So I can't pick up your toys, can't do nothing where you guys are at. Like as if I'm poison. That's where your aunt lives. That's where you guys are living now. And boys, your mother will probably see another guy. Will probably have another man. Because she can't live on her own. That's what sucks, boys. And your mother, it's up, I don't know. It can be either those two things. But she's not going to live alone with you guys. She can't. She either lives with her family or lives with another man that'll take control of her. That'll truly take control of her. And I can't protect you guys. That's the reality of divorce. They may hurt you. They may do worse than what I did, which is spanking and being angry. And they will, statistically speaking, they will. Because they're not your children. You're going to learn, boys. You're going to learn very quick that it can be very bad, boys. Because they're just not your children. That's just nature. That's why I never want divorce. Because it encompasses everything bad. Number 8. Awarding petitioner, which is mom, exclusive use and control of 2002 Ford Taurus, which is this vehicle right here. Or control of any other person. No. From and enjoining respondent from entering, operating, or exercising control over it. Which is this one. So sooner or later, she's going to take it. It is what it is, boys. She's taking everything. Number 9. The court should make all other and further orders respecting the property and parties that are pleaded for or that are deemed necessary and equitable and for the safety and welfare of the children. They care about the children, not about the family. And the funny thing is, they don't care about the children either. That's just what it means. They don't care about the family and they don't care about the children, so they have to do something. The least of the least things they worry about. And then, where does it say? If I don't go there. Let me read it. Hold on. Thick pages. One last thing I want to show you. Failure of a participant to appear as directed may have prejudicial consequences, including the issuance of an order by default affecting a participant's rights, dismissal of participants' existing claims, if any, monetary sanctions, or other consequences that detrimentally affect a participant's ongoing involvement in the litigation. That means nothing. They can't hurt me, boys. What? They're gonna take the most out of me? Monetary sanctions? They're gonna charge me a lot? Fine. I have nothing. I have nothing to give. And anything that I give is gonna be given to you boys. And for mom. Because I have no ill will with her. But I can't control her. Nor do I want to. I've never wanted to control her. She knows that. She knows that since we were engaged. I learned that in EWTN. You go and control your actions. So, it is what it is, boys. But I'm not going. I may get phone calls or a text message from your mother-in-law. I already have what I'm going to write down. I'll say in Spanish, because I wrote down in Spanish. She's going to say whatever, like, why didn't you go, whatever. I'm going to respond, no asistir porque yo no creo en divorcio. I didn't go because I don't believe in divorce. Yo tengo fe. Oh no. Yo tengo fe que renovar nuestro matrimonio y nuestra familia matrimonial. I have the faith to renewing our matrimony and our family, our immediate family, which is just you boys and mom. And then the second part of the text message, all right, is cuando ella obtenga esa misma fe, yo estaré aquí esperándola con mucha alegría del niño. When she obtains that same faith as mine, I'll be here waiting for her with so much happiness of a child. Because that's what it is. It's a child's love. So innocent, so pure, so unstained. Just genuine. Just like your guys' love. So, that's it. I already sent her the 4 videos, with technically 5 with Isaac's first year. So 5 videos. And the last one I sent was the Reign of Family Part 4. And at the end it says, I want to go back. I'm asking you from the last drop of my tears to return. I love you, mi amor. That's a picture of her beautiful shrimp Alfredo pasta. But anyways, boys, I'm gonna put gas in. Time to go to bed after when I get home. So, hope you guys have a good night. I love you, boys. And, it will, yeah. It sucks, but it is what it is, boys. Nothing can hurt me. I know my goal, what I need to do. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.